essentially free money that's available is something that we think is going to continue for some time. And you can't really think or talk about real estate without thinking about the economy. And why is all this QE and why is all this stimulative monetary and fiscal activity taking place? And it's because we have structural issues that are very hard to move the dial with respect to the economy. And let me try something out, because I have not seen this necessarily articulated the way I'd like to articulate it. There are three factors in the economy today that are affecting economic growth, jobs, and everything. One is, you've got my age cohort that's retiring, the so-called baby boomers, and that's an incontrovertible fact that whether it's 8,000 or 15,000 a day that are retiring, they are coming out of the productive workforce. The second factor that's taking place is that the economic variables are quite, that dictate business, manufacturing, technology, are very different from what they were 10 and 20 years ago. So the job, just inherently, job growth must be less than it used to be. You know, we have a manufacturing renaissance, but that same manufacturing plant that 20 years ago might have employed 1,000 people, employs 100 people or 150 people. So we have slow job growth. And then you have the exit from the labor force of otherwise productive people. And this is a big deal, and it's the one that a lot of commentators have made comments about, that the unemployment rate's going down, but fewer people are participating. Put these three things together, and you have a smaller proportion of the labor force supporting the economy. As an example, in the 1990s, 72-3% of the population was working or in the labor force. Today, it's 63%, 62%. So there's that 38% that are being supported by fewer people. Does this follow that? So I think when you look out into the future, it's going to be very hard to move the dial with respect to the economy. And I don't think that we're going to see necessarily a let-up in the QE. I think we're going to see a slow but steady growth rate, which is not necessarily a bad thing if you've got a job or you own property. It's just not a great thing if you're a new graduate or someone who's looking for work and can't find it. And then that's a real tragedy, but that's why the stimulus will continue to take place.